Are
just about ready to go, and starting in this one, Mike Clevinger.
Yeah, his ERA last year was a little worse than average, so definitely be looking for better results this season. You know, one of the keys is just being able to have a consistent delivery and to be able to repeat that delivery so you can hit the spots that you want to hit and have a higher chance of being successful.
Live from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Francisco Giants going up against the Chicago White Sox. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're in store for a major league debut in this one, Singy. It remains to be seen what kind of career he'll have, but here's step one, and there's a lot of hope and optimism around him. This organization thinks he can be an impact player.
And from what I've seen and heard from people that follow prospects really closely, I do too. We may not see him light the league on fire right from the start, as there's usually a learning curve, but I think he has the skill set to be successful at this level for a long time.
Just about set, and getting the start for the White Sox, Mike Clevinger. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada. The pitch. That one not close. And the home opener is underway. And a pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Garcia moving under this one. And there's one down. Here's Gabe Kapler's lineup for the San Francisco Giants. But so far it has been a struggle for this team, ranking towards the bottom in both on base and runs. They do have some power.
Yeah, and you expect a club like this to gel and to put things together. When you break camp of spring training, sometimes you're a little too anxious. You're trying to make things happen instead of allowing them to happen, and I think that's going to happen eventually for this team.
And a foul ball. Oh, 0-2 to Davis. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Jock Peterson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. And here it comes. That's towards center. Robert on the move. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. It's Major League Baseball. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field. And on the mound now, Ross Stripling. What do you got on him, Chris?
Oh, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So you know, more times than not, when he's on the ball, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. he wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter. Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And the 0-2. In the dirt. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
No left field.
Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. In there for strike 1. When you look at Benintendi, think about this. He played in the same conference as both Alex Bregman and Dansby Swanson. Those 2 guys picked ahead of him in the first round, but it was Benintendi who was the SEC Player of the Year the year they all got drafted.
Yeah, the organization clearly saw something special in this kid as a prospect, and it's paid off nicely.
Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Now, when you think about players in the past or even in today's game, who's a comparison?
He reminds me a little bit of Harold Baines. Both of them lefties, both outfielders, and he's shown similar types of production at the plate.
On to Peterson, and Benintendi is out. Let's take a look at our lineup. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower, doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle, and you get 3 swings. Why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Here comes a pitch. Collects it. Inning over. White Sox come up empty first time around. We'll head to the second from the south side. No score. Back here on the south side. Second inning set to go. Here's a cleanup hitter for the Giants, Mitch Haniger. And the right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I'll tell you this, that's going to go on that pitcher's highlight reel.
Next offering misses, and it's 1-1. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there. Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Michael Conforto, the next to hit, takes ball 1. No hits in the shutout yesterday afternoon. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And the righty deals. Swings through that.
1-2 for count.
Second inning here, no score. And that one is lifted in the air. And Benintendi able to make the grab. One left for San Francisco. And welcome back. And now it's Luis Robert.
The center fielder.
And he deals. There's the strike. Out towards right center field. Yastrzemski turns and moving to his left. He dives but can't hang on. That's a base hit. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Trying for two. Seby Zavala steps to the plate for the White Sox. And that's in there for strike one. The wind of the pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike three.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And the batter now, Jake Burger. And the first pitch misses for ball one. And a big swing and a miss. The 1-1. That's to third, into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Around first, digging for two. He's there. It's a two-out double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. So a man left for the White Sox. Will move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Brandon Crawford. Clevenger back to work. Now he breaks his bat. And a foul ball. Clevenger, in his 7th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a 2-seamer, a cutter, and he works in a changeup. A wind of the pitch. In the dirt. Over to first, and one away in the top of the third.
We'll take a look at the sequence on that 3-pitch strikeout. Led it off with a couple of fastballs up in the zone, kind of challenging him to catch up, and that really opened. As a hitter, you're still thinking he might climb the ladder on you even more. Pretty much didn't stand a chance on that good changeup.
Bounce to third. Burger over to pick it up. Fires across the diamond. He's out.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front. Rolled over it. Put it on the ground.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
The wind of the pitch. Ripped on a line. And a stride is out. And that'll do it. Welcome back as we go to the last of the third. And now the rookie second baseman, Bryan Reynolds, looking for his first big league hit right here. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Stripling, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2012.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake. One guy that was really great once the count got to 2 strikes, Miguel Cabrera.
1-2.
Got him looking. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. Leori Garcia up to the plate. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. In there, and it's 0-1. There's a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Check swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. Joe McDonald rings him up. Here's Tim Anderson.
Shortstop.
You know, Boog, I can relate to Tim Anderson with my football background and baseball background. He played Little League baseball, but then decided to focus on basketball until he got hurt his sophomore year of high school. He then went back to baseball as a junior. 4 years later, the White Sox made him a first-round draft pick.
Tim made a good choice.
Yes, he did.
Here's the 0-2. On the ground, right side. On to Peterson, and they take care of Anderson for the out. And that's the third out. Nothing doing for the White Sox. Still no score. Here on the south side, now it's J.D. Davis. And the pitch. Not close with that one, but he gets him to go after it. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Go ahead run on base. And now the first baseman, Jock Peterson. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Gets under and pops it up. Ramos under it. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away. Now batting Mitch Haniger. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
And they take care of Haniger for the out. And there are 2 outs.
Bill, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Foul ball there.
Well, pretty clear to me, he's trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Runner edges away at second. In the air to left down the line. Benintendi ranging after it. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Back here at the ballpark, bottom 4. Now it's Andrew Benintendi to hit. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And he can't come up with it. But the throw to first gets him easily. And that's the first out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Jimenez stands in here. Takes ball 1 low. Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Next pitch just misses. 2-2. On the ground to third. Into the outfield. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down. And when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
The pitch.
Quickly in an 0-2 hole, you're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in. Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Next pitch misses inside. Ball one. Jimenez, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Slider got. New inning getting started. And digging in for San Francisco, Michael Conforto. And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Fought off foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing out there most of the time.
On the ground. Ramos handles the chance. Sends it to first. One away here in the fifth. So up next, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1. That one hit to right. Garcia settles under this one. Makes the catch for the out. This is Joey Bart. First time up, he grounded to third. That one down the line. Slings to first, and that is that. The pitch. And that one is in for a strike.
No ball, one strike.
In the air out towards right center. Yastrzemski as he glides to his left. And he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Grandal stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Oh, 0-2 now. And a good eye there. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Righty delivers. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the White Sox. And we're still knotted at 0. Top six. Thairo Estrada to the plate.
The second baseman, Thairo
Clevenger back to work. Line drive. And Benintendi able to make the grab. And there's one down. Now it's J.D. Davis. And the first offering is not close. Davis in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2014. In time to Grandal. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And Jock Peterson stands in. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th inning. And the batter now, Leury Garcia. That pitch clips the outside corner. That's strike 1. Garcia measures 5 feet 8 inches, 190 pounds. And usually he's a second baseman, but today he's starting in the outfield. Field 2.
That's the ball.
The next offering misses. Now 2-2. And now it's filled up.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And a pitch. Struck him out without a swing. Froze him with the heater at the knees. So up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. A moment everyone thinks of with Tim Anderson is the walk-off homer he hit in the inaugural Field of Dreams game in 2021. That felt like a movie.
Yeah, and it was a movie that Tim Anderson had never seen.
One and 2 now. And a ball evens the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. 2 outs, base is empty. Andrew Benintendi steps up. First offering misses the mark. The Red Sox made Andrew Benintendi the 7th overall pick in 2015. And remember, he won the Golden Spikes Award for the top college player that year at the University of Arkansas. He had 2 guys in his conference that were drafted ahead of him. Alex Bregman, who went 2nd overall from LSU. Dansby Swanson, who went 1st overall out of Vanderbilt. Next one just misses. The count now 2-2. This one bounced to Peterson. He handles it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Top of inning number 7. Now the Giants 4-hitter, Mitch Haniger. The pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
They haven't scored yet in this game, and with that swing, definitely trying to get on the board. That's the way guys go about their business today.
Anderson to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 1 for 2. Hammer, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Lamont Wade Jr. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
He swings and fouls one off. Left-hand hitter waits. Fastball, he gets out of the way.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That one to first. Throws to second for one. Back to first, double play. And that's it for the inning. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, bottom of the seventh. Now it's the DH, Eloy Jimenez. The line to kick the pitch. That's in there, and that's strike one.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next pitch inside, and the count even 1-1. And here it comes. Strike two. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Next pitch is outside.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next pitch inside. 3-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Got him. So he's gotten deep into this game, and at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue. Robert at the plate now. That's ball one. This to third. Safe. He beats it. And next to him for the Sox, Seby Zavala. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Here comes the manager. Now here's Tyler Rogers out of the pen. He's making his second appearance of the season.
71.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stand on that double play.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. And up next for Chicago, Jake Burger. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Throw to second, and great jump.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses there.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike three.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. We go to the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Michael Conforto. And the right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. So he's back out to begin the eighth. Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's thrown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
Manager out of the dugout now. And White Sox going with a new arm, Reynaldo Lopez. This is his third time out this year. No outs, runner at first. Brandon Crawford, the next Giant to hit. And it's fouled away. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, pulls him off the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Bart swings through it for strike 1. One out. The go-ahead run is at second. Now fly ball to right center. Garcia pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. Thairo Estrada will hit next. First pitch not close. And that's outside.
That's the ball.
2-0. Now this is in the air down the line. And that is a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle, Anderson gloves it. Over to first. That's out number 3. So the Giants back here on the south side. On to the bottom of the 8th. Yasmani Grandal up to hit. And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1. And that's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know.
Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Ryan Ramos steps to the plate for the White Sox. In there for strike 1. There's the strike. One down, base is empty. And takes low for ball 1.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Leury Garcia steps to the plate for the White Sox. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Rolls across the diamond, and that is the inning. Chi Sox held in check here. It's the 9th. Here on the south side, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now the third baseman, J.D. Davis. Lopez back to work. Bounced up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a throw, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first.
The first baseman, number 23.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the first baseman, Jock Peterson, known for his late inning heroics. In the air, left field, and Benintendi ranging after it. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And there's one away. Anderson with a relay throw. Save!
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Haniger in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. On the ground to second, might be 2. Gets to it and knocks it down. That ends the frame. Bottom of the 9th. And now the shortstop, Tim Anderson. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the 9th. Johnny Brevia. This is his first appearance of the season. 0-1.
Number 59, John Brevia.
And strike 2. Kicks and deals. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's a really good take.
And that one handled. Tosses to first. One out, bottom of the ninth.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And he grounds one to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that quickly 2 away. Here's Eloy Jimenez. And that's in there for strike one. Revia, in his 6th season, he features a slider, a 4-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch inside, and that is ball 1. Trying to send this to extra innings. And that skips into dirt. Good eye right there.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Little dribbler up along third, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Check swing and a 3-2. Appeal down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him swinging. Back now, and we're in extras. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And digging in for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Movement in the bullpen, Jose Ruiz. The hard-throwing righty is up and loosening. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
For a guy that's been swinging the bat, well, all game long, that was a pretty ugly swing right there. I'm sure he'll tighten it up on this next pitch.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And now it's the Giants DH, Lamont Wade Jr. 1 for 3. Gabe Kapler calling for a bat off the bench. Wilmer Flores. And he's got the go-ahead run out there in scoring position for him. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Haniger, the runner at second with 1 away. Next pitch is inside, and it's 2-0. And that's ripped for a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Here comes the throw. And at second, no play as a run scores.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And here is Michael Conforto. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Makes the grab, 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And up next for the Giants, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford.
Hit hard, base hit. Flores rounds third, headed for the plate. He scores, it's 2-0.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to accomplish. So many positives that led to that knock.
New pitcher for the White Sox, Jose Ruiz.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
At the plate. Swing and he breaks his bat. In time to Grandal. And that is the third out of the inning. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. So out of the pen comes the right-hander. And now Seby Zavala, corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. That's in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Kelly up and throwing. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Tying run at the plate. Got him. And one out now.
Well, I'd definitely say that's a statement strikeout right there. You come out of the bullpen, go right after the hitters, and 3 pitches later, you got one out. Tell you what, if you're in the dugout, you're looking at each other and saying, he's going to be tough to get to today.
One out and a runner at second. Next offering is in for a strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
The next pitch misses. 2-2.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Robert over at second. One down. Goes down looking.
Just locked him up right there for the second out, and that's an at-bat he's probably going to be thinking about for a little while. Didn't pull the trigger. Not how you want to go down in an RBI spot, so now you got to hope your teammate behind you can pick you up.
And the righty deals. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. And ball one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner leads away at second. And another ball. Bounce to the right. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Giants claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd out of the ball game late. When you can do that, it kind of calms everything down, keeps the adrenaline of the opposing team down a bit, and you can steal a win and get out of here happy.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Sciambi saying so long from the south side of Chicago.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Giants, 2 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 23 minutes. Our
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting out in the NL West, the Dodgers completed a short 2-game sweep as they bested the visiting Rockies 4-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks knocked out 12 hits as a team as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 11-2. Garrett Cooper was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, leading the Fish to a win over the Twins 6-2. The Nats held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they beat the visiting Rays 3-1. The Cincinnati Reds nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-3. The Brewers totaled 11 hits as they got the best of the visiting Mets 2-1. The Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Cardinals on the road 2-1. The Pittsburgh Pirates combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 6-2. They now have 5 straight wins. The New York Yankees sent 3 balls into the seats as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 12-4. The Jays pounded out 17 hits in this one as they dethroned the Royals 12-3. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 12-1. The A's got the win against the visiting Guardians 5-3. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls as they sank the Mariners 7-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Texas Rangers took down the visiting Orioles 7-6. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.
Mm-hmm.